Hello and welcome back to Top 100 Prospects. Today we're looking at SuperLegal. SuperLegal are contract lifecycle management software. What does that mean? Well, they help businesses with smarter contract reviews. So you can think sales or finance or marketing want to send out legal agreements to different organizations. And instead of having to wait for legal to approve, legal can provide these templates so that these teams can send them out. Okay, legal are no longer the bottleneck. So sales are happy, marketing are happy, but legal are also happy because they're getting all this assistance with all these manual templatey tasks and they can focus on the more strategic work. Okay, so legal win, different teams win, and the business wins as a whole because it's efficiency, saving time, saving hours, things like that. Okay, so what do we want to do? Well, first of all, we want to take the customers from the logo section, also from the case study section. Okay, and we've taken that over to FigJam, where we've provided the list of customers and done a breakdown by size. So look, below 10% are between 1 to 50 employees. Okay, and then we've got 21% between 51 to 200, 21% between 200 to 1,000, again 21% between 1,000 to 10,000, and 26% 10,000 plus. So we've got a pretty even distribution in each of the categories from 51 plus employees. Okay, so we can already start to see what our TAM's going to be. In terms of geography, 82% are in the United States, 13% are in Europe, but that's spread across France, Switzerland, UK, and so really we want to focus our energies on the United States. Okay, and then by industry, 39% are in software, data and technology. We've got 17% in manufacturing, industrial and energy, and some other categories as well. So we can take those industries that are above 10%, put them in the TAM, targeting 51 plus employees, geography actually targeting US, let's take Europe out. And the teams are going to be legal as the driver, IT as the technical approver, and finance as the budget approver. And then in terms of decision makers, we're looking at the chief legal officer, general counsel, VP director, head of legal, and then champions are going to be the legal ops manager, the contracts manager, the senior counsel, and the paralegals. Okay, and then in terms of third-party in-market indicators and signals, hiring for a decision maker. Okay, so general counsel, CLO, head of legal, hiring for a champion like a legal ops manager, growing a legal team, so 2+ legal roles open, rapid growth because more people in the company mean more contracts, opening new office or region, post-Series B or C funding, attending relevant conferences like Legal Week, but aren't a competitor. M&A activity is going to be a busy time for legal. Okay, using competitor software like Ironclad or Juro, using integration partners, searching for relevant keywords like contract lifecycle management software, searching for competitors. And then in terms of social, people engaging with legal tech content on LinkedIn, people complaining about the workload that their legal team are facing on LinkedIn. And then we can also look at reviews like Glassdoor, where are people leaving because there's an overwhelmed legal team or contract bottlenecks, and job changes as well. So we've got TAM and signals. Now we can actually be a little bit more tactical and start mapping things out in Apollo. So we've got legal decision makers located in the United States working for a United States company between 51 and 10,000 employees. Any bigger than that needs its own unique strategy. And then hiring for legal manager and contract manager and rapid growth. And that comes out as 144 people. So we're stacking signals here. And then obviously some of these people we're going to want to filter out later. So we do want more leads. So maybe we can remove the rapid growth signal and have a look at that as well. So when we create those two lists, we get list 1, which is both signals, list 2, which is just hiring for legal manager or contract manager. Then we want to export those lists. We combine them in a tool like Claude. We can import that combined list into Freckle, where we've got the signal as well. And we can find emails, validate emails. We can find mobile numbers. And also we have validated the leads. So here, for example, we have taken inputs on a company level, on an individual level. We've looked at, is this company the right company? Does it fit ICP? And are they open to buying this sort of software? And also, is the lead the right person to reach out to? Are they a decision maker? And if it's yes to both of those criteria, output good lead, filter out any bad leads. We've got a justification here. We've done validation. And finally, we come out of an 83-person list. Now, it's not quite 100, but it's better to have a super clean list than adding more and not clean, in our opinion. We can export that list, download as a CSV. What we can then do is upload that into Claude, where we can do another layer of validation. Okay, are these leads good? Any to remove? Okay, and then what we can do is we can upload that to like G Drive, where we can start reaching out to leads. And then obviously, depending on the signal, can determine how we want to reach out. So it could be, hey Kim, notice GoFundMe are rapidly growing, more people, more contracts, wondering how legal are at the moment. Do they feel like the bottleneck to legal processes? Is there friction between other teams? Curious to know how you're approaching this best, Joe. And then you can obviously start to engage in conversations as to whether they're looking for a tool, whether they're in market, whether they've got something. But yeah, there's just an angle. You can do another angle for hiring for a legal or contract manager, about enabling this new person. Do they have the right tools to actually do their best work, and to manage these contracts well? So I hope this helps. Any questions, add to the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.